Da da. Well, it's another evening. It's an actual Monday evening for the not yet titled Monday stream. Last week, the not yet titled Monday stream started on a Wednesday. No, don't ask. I am here. I am Ryan, as confirmed by Stefan there. We are continuing with some ancient dodgeball. I mean, you missed me. Then you should have aimed better. Boom, boom, boom. I've been away too long. That's not right. That's not right. Anyway, when we last left our journey, we were, Oh, okay, yes, we were about to speak to Tizo before we continue our journey. Tizo has seemed somewhat less cheerful since his run-in with Lendl and the accusers. He approaches you, wanting for you to hear him out. Tizo seems unhappy about something Lendl said to him, like he was some sort of traitor and caused him to... What's it called? Tizo understands full well why Lendl is angry with him. While Tizo does not like Lendl as a person, he recognises nonetheless that he denied his freedom. It was a liberation right. He did what he felt necessary. He wanted to help his friend go free. I can't hear... Well, that's a problem with your memory, pal. Nonetheless, he feels a certain guilt and regrets that the right force exiles into such situations. He falls silent for a while. Whether the 8 scribes ever intended for imps such as he to participate in the rites firsthand is difficult to know for certain. Then, Tizo is grateful to you for listening. He knows the scribes create the rites with good intentions. He promises to keep doing his best to live up to the legacy of the scribes. He bounds up into the rafters with some of the other drive imps. Regardless of whether he is truly a descendant of Howard the Swallow, surely the scribes would have been proud of him. So yeah, before we carry on with more of our ancient dodgeball, you'll see the the follower goal has gone down one, which is a shame, but the goal is still there. Hit 100 Twitch followers and maintain it by New Year, and Sonic Adventure for 12 hours will happen. Get 100 subscribers on Twitch, Duncan will play Sonic Adventure 2. And if we hit, and this is definitely by New Year and not afterwards, if we hit 150 on both, we'll find a way to play Sonic 06 for 12 hours. Anyway, let's continue the journey. I don't want to keep thinking about that. Right, so we're taking off because we're now heading to this way. What the? Well, no. No. There was a... What did I just... Did I collect a drive imp? Did I run it over? I did something. Ah, yes, back to Sharp Shoal or Barber Reef, depending on... Lone Minstrel is just a good supply of Stardust, maybe found along this route. Okay, or Barber Reef. No, Ray. You, during the last liberation, right? You, wished for the other team to win. Dear God. Ah, there you are, reader. Shall we get going then? You accompany the Lone Minstrel on an excursion through the steady currents of Sharp Shoal, where it seems the stars themselves recently shed some of their splendour. Collecting stardust is a laborious and delicate process, though some find it rather meditative. In time, you've gathered a good supply of the stuff and return together to rejoin the others. 1 pile of stardust. Oh, whoa, alright. 10 ranks. Yeah, why not? Who's got something that can happen? Oh, yes. Just realised we can't have Teaser. Well, Tizo has to take part anyway, but it means the next match we have to use Pamafer, Tizo, and Ray. Of which none of them actually have a thing that we can level up, can we? Can we? Oh yeah, we can. There we go, it's maxed. Right, well, let's continue onwards then. Oh.
You are nothing, reader.
Oh, alright, voice.
Nothing but a mindless cripple.
Chup, chup.
Your every action is a stain upon the legacy of the 8 scribes.
Oh, I mean...
The rites have been a long-held secret to keep out those such as you.
Oh, amazing what a little bit of freedom does to a man, doesn't it, you arrogant prick. Anyway, you wake from what little sleep you managed this past night. Once more, the voice tormented you within your dreams. You attempt to rid your memory of it. If the voice truly is that of Archjustice Androboles the Ninth himself, as Volfred indicated, then none of you are likely to receive too warm a welcome should you regain your freedom. Well, we're having a fight. Oh, no, we're not. Deep in the boundless waters of Deathless Tempest, you found a messenger imp looking to bring you latest news and rumours from the other side. This time, the imp brings tidings of Sir Gilman, and what happened to him since his liberation at the Fall of Solium, when at last his self-imposed exile came to an end. You learn that his return to the Commonwealth was met with much rejoicing, and that before long he was promoted to the rank of Veiled Captain on the Blood Border. And yet, with tears welling in his eye, he did refuse the post, stating he had no longer had the heart to fight against the high-winged remnants as he once did. He then cast down his helmet, and, when next anyone saw him, he was among Volfred's agents, having joined the revolution to reshape the Commonwealth from within. You thanked the messenger imp for the report and saluted crisply, as surely Gilman would have, with his tail. Soon, the news has everyone in the wagon talking. One of the Sea Dominion's own, laying down his arms by his own choice. I'm honestly surprised, even having known him. Tizo feels inspired by the news of Gilman's selfless actions. Do you think that one day I can be as brave as him, because I don't always think I can? Yeah, the tears he shed out have been bottled and are set aside for use in various salves. Noble Gilman made the gallant choice, it seems. Our plan comes closer to fruition with his good example and support. News of Gilman's liberation fills you and your fellow exiles with newfound resolve. Give me that hope. Anyway, let's get over to this. To the Isle of Kale there. Where were we fighting the dissidents again? Oh hey, you guys, you know, Dad here, he don't like talking much, but don't get weirded out by that or anything, because I think he likes you. Especially if you keep buying stuff. What we got here? Permanently gain 1 quickness for 83 thingy-ma-bops. We sell that pile of stardust for? Not much, okay. Howard's ring would be nice, but we can't buy it yet. No, we're gonna say bye to Falcon Run for now. You leaving so soon, guys? Yes, we are. Goodbye, Slug Market. Let's commence the rite. Once more you have returned to the Isle of Kaelma, and your companions stand ready beneath a still night sky, awaiting the commencement of the rite. You overhear some of their words to one another as you await the signal in the stars. You said we have to face the Tempest tonight? Ah, Tempest, that's the one. Tizo is trying to get Ray to look up at the stars. Just then you observe a glint of starlight that begins to shine above, and your companions soon fall silent. Okay. Let's continue the rite, where the voice annoys us.
Reader, I am still very cross with you, you know.
Oh, are ya?
To think I saw in you a worthy heir.
An heir?
Not just to the legacy of the Nightwings, but to the future of the Commonwealth.
Huh?
That traitor Volfred. Only a fool would be seduced by his audacious
Oh, that's what he meant by a
promises
traitor in his mist.
and his dangerous ideas. That, dear reader, would make you a fool. I have no choice but to explain it thus, so even you could understand.
I'm not an idiot. Well,
Now for this blasted right.
my character of the reader is not an idiot. Me, Ryan, is, but they don't. The adversaries whom you were to confront when instead you were running, when you had your running with Orlac have assembled at the opposite side of the clearing, and their pyre burns bright. Oh yeah, Ignarius and the Tempers we were supposed to fight, and then Orlac just came in and went, "Bitch, please, my go." That was a low-down blow last time, Nightwings. Sending some crazy demon on us in the middle of the night. Took damn near a week getting our wagon fixed. Maybe it wasn't you. Dunno. Don't care. Let's have it out then. We got some catching up to do for last time after all. The Tempers seem all the more determined to prevail against you now, after Orlac denied their chance to stand against you last time. That's 30 health on that. Alright, voice. Well, I mean, I really don't have much of a choice, do I? Right, Hammerfur. In. Ray. In. Tizo in.
With that out of the way.
Tizo is fired up and ready to take on the Tempers. Alright, you damned Nightwings. Let's see what you got. Alright, let's do see what we get. Wow. Ah. Go Ray, go Ray, go Ray. No, don't hit Tizo. Ow, ow.
A mere attempt.
Excuse me, group. Peace out.
Your
Get in.
adversary's pyre is the first to falter.
103. Okay.
You have it.
So, all Tizo needs to do is get into the pyre and I get 25 gold. Alright. Get in.
Blessed be.
Oh look, alright voice, you can't be all happy now I'm doing it this time.
Nightwings press their luck.
Da da da. How dare. Get in.
Glory to the scribes.
Tizo, go! Tizo, go! Tizo, go! Go! Cheer for Tizo. Cheer for Tizo. No!
The orb slips from your clutches.
Mourn, Tizo. No, you don't. Oh. Oh, God.
You are powerless for now. Unacceptable.
Ow! That's over there. Right. Hammerfur, go. Hammerfur, go. Please. No, she banged into me. She went for the pounce. Eat it. Oh, not Tizo. Why would you do such a thing? Get in.
A blow against the adversary's pyre.
You Nightwings. You've been practicing, ain't ya? And what about you, Iggy? You're just a washed up old go. You're for, or you're through. How long are you going to keep getting at that? It's getting weaker and weaker, worse and worse. Come on then, Nightwings. Finish it already, will you? Sooner we wrap this up, sooner we can catch some more shut-eye and put an end to this damn day. Well, if you just want to lose, then...
Good.
Ow. Tizo, go! No! Tizo! Oh, whoa.
I thought they had you there.
No, I thought they had me and all. No. Hold on. Ah. Like. Ow.
The orb has left your clutches.
Oh. Painful. Uh-huh. Wait.
Oh my word.
Oh, come on. 5.
No more than a lick of flame remains.
Go, Ray. Go, Ray. Go. No, Ray. Me over. Da 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 da. Oh god, I forgot that it's quite a jump.
Well cast.
Oh. No.
Did
Damn
that
it.
one throw it in?
Yeah, it did, which is annoying.
Get out, Tizo.
No, why? Ah. No, Tizo.
Such a display.
Oh, got 30 left. Damn it. Go, 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 go. Ha
The Nightwings prevail.
Yeah, unlucky voice.
Their adversaries must be rather shaken after that.
Oh well, not much they could have done.
Thus end this night's proceedings.
We tempers. We were damn unstoppable. But this, again?
There is much to learn from this experience.
Yeah, there is. I feel so overwhelmed, I think, because the scribes, I think they speak to me and lift me up whenever I begin to feel that I think I'm going to fall. Right, what have we got? Raise banished while jumping, challenge to return to the origin of a jump. Oh, okay. Tizo!
And where once stood an imp, now stands a master of the rites.
A hidden power, a terrible unbridled fury seems to have awakened within Tizo. All in all, he seems very enthusiastic about it. Well, I mean, we're not using Implode, are we, so...
Praise be to Ha'ub the Swallow.
Yes! And everyone else gains a little bit of thingy bobble.
I eagerly await our next such outing.
Do you now? Do you? Don't sound like you have been. There proves little time for rest at the Black Wagon after your fellow exiles defeated the Tempest with aplomb. Those afflicted with banishment sickness seem to be doing better at least, and express their gratitude to Pama, Ray and Tizo for their efforts. Just then, the lone minstrel appears before you. No words escape his lips. You can guess full well what he's come to indicate to you, and you follow him back out into the darkness. The stars above seem to be few and fading, and yet one still shines, defiant. There it is. Solium. 72% chance. Yeah. Taking on the Withdrawn. Let's go. You notice that the lone minstrel is standing there with you regarding the night sky. The Gate Guardian and I. We paid witness to the liberation rites upon the fall of Solium for a long time. We've seen much. So, I'm a bit taken aback, is all, to see something which I have never seen. You look upon the stars together for a while. Then, I wish for you good fortune and the wisdom of the scribes on your ascent. The lone minstrel leaves you there alone under the night. It has grown very late, and you need rest. The black wagon shall have to take flight again come morning. At which point we just see, oh, Tizo, what's up, pal? You find Tizo there in the black wagon looking rather more despondent than usual. When you attempt to reach out to him, he barely acknowledges you. Tizo indicates that he wishes to be left alone right now. You almost run into Ray as you turn to leave. Oh, I'm sorry, reader. I was just wanting to come back to check on little Tizo there. I think maybe he's taken ill or something. On further inspection, it occurs to you that Ray is perhaps not off the mark and that Tizo is unwell for some reason. Come on, Tizo. You're going to be alright. You might be the smallest one of us, but I think you're the toughest. Though Miss Jodariel, she was the toughest one of all, wasn't she? I so miss her sometimes. Tizo appreciates the kind words, but still wishes to be left alone at this time. Oh, don't be silly, Tizo. You know I won't be doing that, don't you? Ray turns to you for a moment, lowering her voice. Reader, I think Tizo would like a little bit of privacy if you don't mind. Though I don't mean to be rude. It's just Tizo, well, I told him not to eat something. There was this, well, I think it was a mushroom, maybe? Growing in the corner over there? So I see Tizo sniffing at it, and he's always hungry, and usually I tried to feed him, but this time I told him no. Because I know my mushrooms, and whatever that was, I think it was a mushroom. But it wasn't one I know. Well, Tizo ate it anyway. Tizo corroborates Ray's recollection of what happened. So, anyway, I think that he's going to maybe, well, cough it up, I guess. I think maybe any moment now. Because when I ate things that I thought were mushrooms around here, I coughed them up as well. They made me rather sick, kind of like Tizo over there. I hope I'm not being inappropriate, because it's not polite, maybe? Oh, come to think of it, Tizo, why don't we go outside? Because then I won't have to clean up after you, like the last time when you ate something I said maybe you shouldn't remember. Tizo indicates he remembers full well and regrets not heeding Ray's food-related counsel. Oh, don't worry, silly. If you've taken ill, then I think you're going to be fine. Once you have a little walk outside with me, because you're very tough. Tizo is beginning to look better already. You're my best friend, Tizo. I won't let anything bad happen to you. Or, at least, I'll try, okay? I don't think anyone can stop you from eating things, though. Then she snatches Tizo up in her arms and whisks him out of the wagon with her. You hear her call back to you over her shoulder. Bye, reader. I'll make sure that Tizo is alright, I promise, okay? Although the prospect of Ray administering medical assistance normally would give you pause, Tizo seemed to accompany her willingly enough. The two have shared rather a close bond since Ray made first contact with the group. For someone like her, who has lived alone for so long, the friendship must be vital. And, as for Tizo, you must be impressed that a non-native of the downside seems to know her way around food safety even better than he. Oh dear. Well, we'll leave him to it. As we take off and head back to Mount Solium, or Mount Elodio. Hey! I just picked up another imp. Okay, what are our options here other than... Oh, something appears different now about the sacred mountain west of here. The lands near Emperor's Ascent and Emperor's Fall appear ashen. On the other hand, the once precarious regions below, which you know of as Temple High Road and Temple Cistern, seem swept clean by the elements. Lone Minstrel observes all this alongside you. Inclement weather we have lately seen, reader. We ought to be able to make landing closer to Scribe's Gate now. Then I suppose that we shall see Celeste once more. Then I shall go tell everyone to prepare for landing. Okay. So we have Pamela for gaining favour there, or Ray gaining favour there. I think to get Pamela for some more experience here. No, it's fine. You arrive once more along the narrow passageways of Mount Elodial. It appears that Hilda and the Withdrawn have already arrived along the other route. Okay. Oh, the Beyond Assist crystal seeks Volfred. Oh, yes, the one person that we haven't sorted out yet. You've returned. How can I help you, if at all? I would like you to challenge Volfred to a challenge, a trial. That fancy talking sap, you mean? I shall be interested to see if he's learned something since last we sparred like this. Then, let us bring him forth. Soon, Volfred appears in heed of the summons. So it is my turn then, is it? Let us see what we can do, my kin. Da-da. The apparition Sandra appears and unfastens her mask. Listen well, sap. You answer to me here. As you will, oh Sandra the Unseeing. Proper as ever then. Though, I wonder if you'll have the wherewithal that you project. Show me then what you can do without the benefit of those whom you would lead, and let us see if you and your lovely reader here have reached a thorough understanding as of yet. Okay, right, let's go. Oh, we're gonna need to fling. Yeah, too far. In. Get in. Two. Oh. At least there's a... Suck it. Ow. The dumbass. Blink. Land. Done. Win. I am grateful for the privilege of your time, good Sandra. Flattery shall never get you anywhere with me, sap. Nonetheless, your performance was sufficient, and you've passed my test. Thus, congratulations are in order to you and your lovely reader. Now, farewell. Yay. What does Volfred get as a talisman for this now? I had not seen that Sandra in some time. She's not changed a bit. But it would seem she left something for us, did she? Lose bow. Volfred's blink ability transports him further than you. Oh yes, absolutely. Right, okay. Hey, let's just change this. Whoops, there we go. Get that in there. Maybe even Stardust it just to take that. Wondering who we're actually taking now. With some time to prepare after having landed, you joined Pamela on a brief expedition to the monument of Molten Millleaf. Why bother Pamela with any part of this? They're using you, same as you're using them, you know? But you're not using them. You're not using them. You're not using them. You're there because you want to be. You're there because you want to be. You return to the wagon once she's finished paying her respects. Your vocation once more to pursue your vocations. And Pamela gained 3 glory for the next rite. Let's mentor. I think I would like to actually mentor Volfred. Yeah. I should be interested to see which lessons you have taken from the book. And you ask Volfred to blah blah blah, from his own words, learn his stuff. Oh, God damn, the levels behind his big head. I sometimes fear the spirit of the teaching of the scribes is already long forgotten back where we come from. Well, you're fine. Right, let's continue. To Scribe's Gate. Where we fight once again. Again, you stand before Scribe's Gate, where the Gate Guardian regards you above an archway carved from stone. The exiles of the Nightwings. You must know by now that once the stars no longer shine, the right shall cease. For now, step forth. Except for you, Tarek, you stay right there. Greetings, Celeste. The Nightwings are prepared, and as for me, you shall not blaspheme under the gate again. Do we understand each other, Tarek? Aye, Celeste. I apologize for my behavior before. I shall adhere more strictly to my duties. Be sure of it. Now, each of you come forth. Please state your names and what it is that you seek whilst crossing Scribe's Gate. And one by one, your companions cross the gate until it's your time to do so, and you follow them. In turn, the Gate Guardian regards you all and waves you through towards the summit. The 8 scribes bid the Nightwings glory. Whoops, now they bring the Nightwings welcome. Go forth with glory. Am I free to accompany him, Celeste? Or shall I remain here? She looks at him for a while. You are free to accompany them, Tarek. As you will, Celeste. Until we meet upon the summit, then. Right, we've drawn. It's time to face us. Oh, no, Slug Market. What have you got, pal? Oh, it's you guys. Well, coming in, I guess. You got here right on time because I was just thinking maybe I would close a little early, you know? Business has been real good and everything. It's just that it's been a little slow in spots. A little slow is all, so I was thinking maybe I should do a sale. What would you say to that? Go for it. You suggest a Falcon run that a sale might be a good idea to liven things up a bit. Yeah, well, I guess that's maybe a way to look at things, and so then I think I'm gonna hear about it. Do you want a while? But no promises, okay? So, you buying something here or what? What's this? Oh, that's expensive. Stardust. It's all nice. Right. Given who we got left, and who I'm considering to choose, I don't think we need Howard's wing anymore. Yes, I'm thinking of taking Tizo. Oh. And with that, we'll take the 45 star serum for the +1 quickness. And given who we've got left, I feel Volfred might need a lot of quickness. Oh, that, yeah, have it. You're on 9. Let's go. Must be our lucky day here. I don't know what, Dad. Well, here we go. Once more, the time has come for the liberation rite, where one among you can go free if you prevail. Freedom is likewise at stake for your adversaries to withdrawn. As your companions gather under the fall, awaiting the commencement of this vital rite, the lone minstrel finds you and regards you in his calm fashion. Night is falling. These moments, prior to each commencement, I must admit they give me pause, knowing so much is at stake during the trial that is to come. Tell me something, would you, reader, to ease the waiting for us both. I've travelled far and wide, even beyond these lands, however, the Commonwealth. I know only through word and song. I sometimes think on what life would be like out there. If you were not ensnared within this place and free to roam your country, what would you have done with all your days and years rather than striving here under the stars? I feel I would have retired to the outskirts. You long to find some solitude out there, though of a different sort than all the solitude available in such abundance in the downside here. You would have lived out your days in peace, beyond the bustle of the Commonwealth, and in a manner closer to the olden times. Peace be with you then, reader, whatever it is that your travels shall take you. Oh, sorry, wherever it is that your travels shall take you, in this life or the next. Just then, the lone minstrel looks forth, and you see that it is time. The stars above, though faint, begin to burn. Let's do it. Oh dear. At this rate, I think I've got
Stars
like
that yet remain
2 more
aflame
sessions of this.
align once more over the
Sorry,
sacred
including
fall
this
of
one.
Solium. 'Twas here that the 8 scribes ordained the glorious tradition in which you now participate. The glorious tradition which you and that instigator Wolfred seek to undermine. 'Tis my sincerest hope your adversaries in this liberation rite achieve instead what they desire. May the withdrawn quickly put out your pyre.
Yeah, may I
Let us get on with the proceedings then.
respectfully say that you're a cunt. Okay, so we know that. Then anointed one of the withdrawn, come forth now and declare yourself. Well, it'll be Ulmilda. Yes, we are known to be Witcher Milda, our adversaries. They are nothing to us or the one we serve. Ye shall all be defiled in the coming age, an age of strife. Down by the felt wings and menacing eyes is like the astral born. You speak blasphemy upon this sacred site, Ulmilda. If you value your liberty, I suggest you seek your mocking of the scribes. Scribes, they failed to stop his slack, and he shall rise again. Yeah, well, you lost a permanent amount to your hope. Because we told you that your god is dead. As for your Nightwings, you have no consequence in Islag's grand design. Should answer mask once more. Soon we shall return into the land which Islag shall observe, which will offer into our blood, and that of many, many others. Oh, I'm so going to be able to beat you. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. We lose 20 to our Pyre? Nightwing, on whose behalf shall you conduct this liberation rite? Choose quickly. May you heed your heart in making your choice, reader. I trust you are prepared to play the hymns with me, Tarek. Always, Celeste.
Whom do you endeavor to return?
Tizo!
Tizo.
Tizo seems stunned by your decision, though he's very grateful to you for it, all the same.
Who shall be at his side?
And then we'll take Bertrude.
Bertrude.
For that one, and for the reading one, we shall do this. Okay, cool. And then we will take Pamifur.
Pamifur.
Sure, let's get him out of here then. Soon, Islag, very soon, we shall release thee. We shall release thee. And as for ye, Nightwings, we have much in store for ye. And now you don't. You are so losing.
Commence.
Peace! Whee! Oh, get in. Okay, Tizo, go, go, go. Tizo, run. Get in. Whoa, no, missed. Haha. Oh my god, they're all just jumping everywhere. Right, have I got mine? Yeah. Alright, peace out. Here we go. 14 left. Oh no, Tizo! No! Oh, that hurt. It's alright, we got this. Right. Nope. Peace out. No, damn it. Come on, peace out. See ya.
And there it is, at last. The Nightwings proved their worth.
I think as long as I have all meal there, we should be sort of fine, but not all meal there. Bertrude.
Thus ends the liberation rite. And thus the scribes have chosen. The exile appointed by the Nightwings shall be free. Absolved of all misdeeds.
To be fair, it's Tizo, he didn't really have any misdeeds.
Return to glory in the Commonwealth. His adversary and all others shall remain to carry out their rightful sentences.
Know that there's a front against his lack has been recorded, and his vengeance shall darken the skies. Oh, Jesus. You really need to kick off your 60 a day habit there, Romilda. Tizo is stunned by what transpired and by what he thinks is about to happen. He looks around as the reality of what transpired sinks in. He realises that this is goodbye, at least for the time. He struggles to express the gratitude he feels at having served the Nightwings these many years. He also does not know what to expect from the Commonwealth and whether he will be accepted. Nevertheless, he vows that he will keep doing his part to the benefit of Volfred's plan. And with that, he splashes into the shimmer pool and is gone from view. You can hear him chirping one last time. Tizo wishes for the best for each of you and asks that you remember him. Go, Tizo!
Godspeed, Tizo. Perhaps the scribes are watching even now. Watching as their glorious tradition draws to a close.
Yeah, well. Part of that feels your fault, pal. We really don't have many left. Down to 4 of us.
Now take your execrable companions someplace else.
Yeah, whatever. Shove it up your arse and drobblies. You prevailed in the liberation against the withdrawn. Already does the backlog feel quieter than usual without Tizo, who returned to the Commonwealth. You overhear some of your companions reflecting on this. He hath passed from this place along with all his eccentricities. Oh, cheer up already, Bertrude. You wonder who, if anyone, among you shall be the next to go. Our plan approaches a key turning point. 77%? That does ensure it soon comes to fruition. Not only for ourselves here, but for our companions and our loved ones in the Commonwealth. But we have little time for reflection into this. Look yonder, reader. The stars demand we go already. Let us help them usher in the end of all of this. You turn your attention to the glimmer of the stars. The current rate of disappearance suggests another rite shall be coming very soon. Now, what do we have left here then? Awoob. Orez. Lou. And from this, we'll be taking on the Dissidents next. I think I would like to take on the Pyre Hearts, so we need to get rid of the Dissidents and the Accusers off this list. And we can't fight any of them. And there's only one right to liberation, so we wouldn't get the Pyre Hearts anyway. So at this rate, we will be taking on the Dissidents. So who are we going to face? That's the question. We will take on the Fate. Let's go. Now the stars bid you to return to the cairn of Hawub, where shall stand against the Fate once again. Your adversary, Dablet Holdheart, likely knows the cycle of the rites is drawing to a close. His last remaining chance to earn the favour of the scribes and then regain his freedom likely hinges on the outcome of this next rite. The cycle of the rites is soon to end. The exiles of the downside striving to be free. Your adversaries, your companions, even you yourself, are running out of time. Oh, hi Ray. In spite of the late hour, you find Ray minding her own business in the wagon and talking to herself, or rather to the wagon walls. But most of all, I think I'm going to miss the little chirping sounds. He woke me up with them sometimes, but he kept waking me up. You sure was a good friend to both of us, right, little brother? Why, you knew him even better than I did. Much better, I should think. Oh yeah, I forgot the wagon she considers her brother. Jesus. So, you really must miss him too? She spreads her arms against the wall. I understand. I do. Those drive imps up there, they seem very sad about this too. Or maybe some are happy, I don't know. More food for them to share, and they like food. Tizo sure liked food. I wonder if he'll like the food at home. It's very different, right? And so, maybe he won't, but he eats almost anything. Oh, this must be so exciting for him. And I know the scribes, they shall be watching over him still. I think maybe they love him best of all. I cannot wait to hear what he thinks of it all. And I think for sure that he'll help with Mr. Sandalwood's big plan. That's the greatest thing about Tizo, little brother. No matter where he goes, he always helps. He always helps. She bounds off without acknowledging your presence in the least. You sense that she has found some peace despite now being separated from her friend Tizo. You hope by now he has found safe passage in the Commonwealth. Ah, Tizo will be fine. Right, let's continue. At dawn, your companions are prepared to depart. Everyone is silent. Your travels are to take you back to the cairn of Howard. Soon after, the stars shall draw you here again. Yeah, well, let's go. Wait. Get here. Get into that cairn. Oh, I forgot it was the most southern, or the southernmost place. Oh, the forbidding cairn of Howard lies below. Not many exiles see fit to cross beyond it. Some fear that the lustrous remains of Shaq's 6 shoulders shall snatch them up if they attempt to cross. Others simply do not want to pass free into flagging hands. Few know of its true significance as we do, though your adversaries the fate shall be on their way there now. Soon you shall confront them once again. Okay, either lick sand or shunt. Go to lick sand. Oh, locate the missing drive imps. Your intentions to explore the derived flats of Lixand were dashed when on your arrival several of the wagon's strong-willed drive imps escaped. Fortunately, their disposition towards mischief proves predictable enough, and soon all the imps are once again accounted for. However, Pamifer also has a nasty bite to show for it. Blasted little buggers, I'll skewer them one day. You dressed the minor wound, which ought to heal soon, but the incident took much of your remaining time this day and left both you and Pamifer waiting its merciful conclusion. Pamifer lost 2 quickness for the neck. God damn it. Alright, let's continue then. To the cairn of Hawoob. So I guess we won't be using Pammer for this, right? Only makes sense. Hey guys, I noticed your little imp pal, he ain't with you anymore, is he okay? I heard the wildest thing, that he somehow got out of here, back to the other side, and I'm like, why would an imp want that? Well, it happened. So, you know. Suck it. Anyway. Just not a lot of customers today. Oh. I don't know when Steph said night, but night, Steph. As the sky begins to darken over the cairn of Howard, you see one of your adversaries clad in the colours of the Fate step forward. Where's Ray? She arrives on cue. Oh, hi, Alma. Hello. Father asked me to salute you and the Nightwings, so here I am. Consider yourselves saluted. Oh, okay. And may the scribes watch over you and Mr. Oldheart? They shall do no such thing. Know that I'm only doing this to ease Father's worries, such as I can, but when night falls, you are all my adversaries. Nothing more. Alright, cool. Fair enough. Well, still, have a good night. He walks away even as the darkness grows and the stars begin to shine. Now, I don't know whether that's Alma or Staff that's discussing, but still, he just came up at the right time. Right, I reckon we can get this this fight in before we continue, so let's go.
It seems the stars once more have mustered wherewithal to usher in the rites.
Yeah.
The sky grows dimmer by the day. An age is ending.
That's true.
Surely you must know by now that you shall never all be free.
Yes, I figured that out.
Still you struggle to fulfill some senseless plan.
Do what we need to do.
But I digress, of course. Some of us still honor the tradition. Some
Fair.
of us hold dear the teachings of the scribes.
Hail once again, O Nightwings. My son Alma tells me you've treated him most graciously. For that I am most grateful. Father, I said no such thing. But, as we all know each other well now, I suggest we dispense with further interactions for the time. We must not let our hearts take up sway when we are here to honour the scribes. Ray listens intently to all this, then... Oh, you are right, Mr. Oldheart. I never thought of it that way, but you are right. Alma, when all of this is over, someday not too long from now, and the scribes are satisfied that we have served them well, then will you be my friend? I don't know. Okay, I know you mean that too. Until then, may the scribes protect us all. May the scribes protect us all. I'm back. Sorry I'm late. I'm ready now to do my part however I can.
Who shall it be this time?
Bertrude, go.
Bertrude.
Alfred, go.
Wolfred.
And Ray.
Ray. Very well.
Okay, I think I'm ready. Let us stand together now, my son. Always, father, I am ready. Let's go. Whee-hoo.
Commence.
Peace.
No,
Oh.
you don't.
Oh, no, you don't.
So
Please.
fiercely fought.
In we go.
Already does your adversary's flame begin to flicker.
And there we got Ulmil. Bertrude, why do we keep calling Douse Pyre without being banished? Okay.
Not much force of will behind that thrust.
Oh. Okay, sure. What are you talking about? Get to the point. Oh god, she's rambling. Why do you know my name is Ray since I know yours? I see, then ready yourself, Ray. We shall not hold back. Alright,
Such a struggle it must be for poor old Dalbert and his witless
Get in.
scribes.
33 to go. Oh,
Dalbert plunged into the adversary's flame.
bloody Dalbert.
'Tis taken.
Ow. No. Oh my.
Disaster.
Alright, Bertrude, go again.
Now to the flame.
And not cock this up this time. Right, round we go.
'Twas a crushing blow against their power.
One!
Now end the ceremony. And it is done.
Get it.
Fine, yes, the Nightwings did prevail.
They did?
Mayhap the scribes shall simply smite them down next time.
No.
The ceremony is complete.
Go. There you go, Wolfred. You're doing what I want you to do. Long did I bide my time in anticipation that one day the Nightwings would reform under a common cause. To be part of it myself, it nourishes the spirit. Go with that one, numbing gust. Go Bertrude.
Until the next rite. If there even is to be another one.
Well, you'd hope. Inside the wagon after defeating the Fate, Wolfred is discussing aspects of the outcome with the others when the lone minstrel seeks you out. Pardon the interruption, reader, though I need to ask a moment of your time, while the night is clear enough for you to see. Please, come and have a look outside. Perhaps the news of your next destination may further stir the hearts of your companions. Among the stars yet remain shining in the light, one of them now burns as bright as ever as you have seen. Which it will be... yes, Solium. And with that, I'm going to go and take a break. So, I'll be back in a couple of minutes, and we shall fight the dissidents in another rite. Sorry, as the ad's coming back, I'm just messing around with the golden start there. Okay, we return. Let's keep going. It's time for the dissidents. We really don't have long left. We have one right there. The cycle turns even more quickly now, until such time as it shall shudder to a halt. He makes a sound then, almost like a laugh. I forget myself, reader. I should not say such things. The scribes, they would say that one ought to focus on the path in front of them. When we set forth to walk a long and laboured path, it can be all too much. If we stand back and look upon it as a whole, we may well decide to turn around. But if we begin to walk, without casting down our gaze, and whilst resisting well the urge to look too far ahead, we may make steady, careful progress. Soon enough, we may arrive where we endeavoured. The lone minstrel bids you a good evening. You had best retire for the night. But when first daylight comes, it shall be time again to take to the skies. Yeah, about that. Let's take off. So we went from the furthest south part of the downside to now the furthest north. And here we are. Whoa, that's the true Nightwings. Your wagon wheels from the impact of some sort of massive object slamming into it mid-flight. False Nightwings. Aurelek calls down to all of you from atop his wagon. Again, you seek to climb that cursed mountain beneath us. Again, you seek to take my rightful place. I should send you crashing down to it, that you might fall as I have. He stares down at all of you. But I shall not. Rather, we shall meet upon the summit, ere the last cycle of the race is ended. Until then. What a prick. Ray. You make landing on the sacred Mount Elodial after your encounter with Aurelek. Aurelek spoke the truth. He has a right to gain the summit. When the time comes, Celeste shall deem it worthy and shall let him pass. While he has transgressed the rights, he has also been anointed and prevailed. Nothing is written in the book on this, and liberty ought already be his. At the time, it seems he has not yet travelled to the summit. Perhaps he is still making preparations with his fellow exiles. When exactly Aurelek intends to make good on his promise, he did not make clear. For now, you are to confront Barker and the dissidents upon the summit. But first, you may prepare. Alright. Well, later that afternoon, you accompany Ray through the fading glory of the temple cistern to the monument of Under King Goris. Oh, scribes, if it is truly your will that the cycle of the right shall soon be ended, then I look forward to its glorious conclusion. May the worthiest among us reap your generous blessings, and may we all, who are so fortunate to be part of your traditions, bear you in our hearts forever. You return to the wagon after she's finished paying her respects. The summit awaits, but first there is time to continue practicing your vocations. Right. My next choice. I've got to think on this. Once I free my last choice here, I only have 3 remaining. I think I want Sandalwood up there. I want Volfred up there. You and Volfred with you, sure. There you go. Either we stand between each other's paths to freedom, or we help each other on the way. I always try to bear this truth in mind. Yeah? And I think as long as I keep Bertrude there, Ray and Pamela sort of help. Oh, a messenger imp. Good news and rumours from the other side managed to track down your wagon in the splendors of Mount Elodial. The imp's latest information is about none other than Tizo, who you liberated at the fall of Solium. Everybody says he's the first creature of his kind to come to the Commonwealth. While this unique status brought Tizo no sort of prestige, he nonetheless experienced difficulty acclimating to the new environment. It seems he grew quite despondent. Then, at last he managed to track down Volfred's agents, with whom he is working to find a means to bring more exiles home. Thus, has the revolution grown stronger. He also left you a special verbal message with his most trusted messenger, who rears up and intones, "Scream you." Tizo wants you to know he's doing well, but misses you and hopes to see you again. You thank the messenger in for the report and ask that it relay your kind words. Your companions soon begin to talk in turn. I guess this makes him an expatriate of sorts, ditching his downside home in favour of the Commonwealth. Who would have thought? Very, very bright, that one. Would have served us well as our familiar. Perhaps someday yet it shall be so. You did it, little one. You'd scarce believe how long our Tizo's toiled here in service of the Nightwings. He deserves his peace more than us all. I'm so happy for him. I wish I could have had a friend like him when I was there. I shall look forward to our next reunion, Tizo. Reunion. Perhaps when we are back among the stars. The news of Tizo's adventures in the Commonwealth fills you and your fellow exiles with one hope. Right. get back to Scribe's Gate. You are returned once more to Scribe's Gate, where the Gate Guardian awaits under a dim sky. The exiles of the Nightwings. And you, Tarek. This is to be one of our final meetings. Greetings, Celeste. The Nightwings are prepared. And afterwards, I would have a word with you in private, if you please. It seems to me rather late for words now, Tarek. But I shall hear them once your charges cross the gate. Now, all of you, come forth. Please state your names and what it is you seek whilst crossing Scribe's Gate. And once more your companions cross the gate one after another, and once more you follow them in turn. Celeste regards you all and waves you through towards the summit. The 8 scribes bid the Nightwings welcome. Go forth with glory. And Tarek? Aye, Celeste? You may rejoin the others in a while. For now, I would hear those words of yours. Certainly, Celeste. Everyone, I shall see you shortly. Oh. Interesting. Darkman, do you have anything for us? Oh, guys, it's real cold again, but it's worth it. Let me tell you. Got a lot of customers been stopping by. Okay, I may have been exaggerating just a little since I've been waiting here all the while, I guess. So you were buying anything? I don't know, what have you got there? Oh, 1 present. Why not? Seed. And you know what? I don't think we want... Oh, can't sell it. Can we? Nope, can't be sold. We know that. We should know that by now. It's fine. It's good. I guess at that point, we don't want Living Flame anymore. No, we'll keep hold of it, because we've got no need to sell it at this time. Presence, though. Presence is aura size, isn't it? I think. There we go. 22 presents. They're leaving, Dad. Just look at how much we got this time. Right, let's go. The time has come again for you to deliver one of your fellow exiles to a homecoming in the Commonwealth, lest your adversaries, the dissidents, achieve the same instead. The lone minstrel has returned. Approaches as you await the signal from the stars. There is something I wish to ask you, reader. Something which, ordinarily, would not be my place to discuss in any detail. You have observed the stars. If you would not mind my asking you in such a direct manner, how many liberation rites are you supposing yet remain? 2. I feel it's 2. You tell me the only logical deduction from which you've been able to make based on all of your readings of the stars as late, that there should be 1 final liberation rite after tonight. I concur with your evaluation, reader. I wish to make certain that you were aware, so that you and the Nightwings may yet make the most of your remaining time together thus. As to what shall happen once the final liberation rite is ended, we shall soon both find out. But, lo, it seems we are called upon once more. Look forth. Let's go. Turns out we may be finishing the Pyre streams tonight. We've only got 1 cycle left.
I would ask that you think back for just a moment, if you please.
Oh?
When you first looked upon the Book of Rites, think back upon the words that it revealed.
Oh yeah?
Oblige the voice that tells you more. Oblige the voice that tells you more. Would that the scribes were here among us still. I would not sing your praises to them, rest assured. I trust that you shall savor this occasion. You shan't have to oblige me for much longer.
Yeah, well. Dissidents, come forth. Barker bursts out from some hidden corner, laughing as he paws at his mask. A real pleasure to be here, mates, truly. Barker Rashpaws. Call me Barker though, alright? By the by, it was a real piss of getting here, you know? Begging your pardon, Barker Rashpaws? You thusly speak upon the summit of the sacred mountain? Oh, my, so terribly sorry to offend you there, lassie. I forgot we got the stars above up there to make me watch me language. Though, let's get one thing straight, lassie. I don't give a bother for your sacred mountain, and so you take it and you shove it. Me and my pack, we're just here for the laughs, you got that? The other side ain't much better than this one. We ain't interested in your freedom. But just the same, we're gonna get it. Take it from those wee little babes there so antsy for it. Hear that, you Nightwings? You better put up a good fight here or I ain't gonna be happy, you understand? Okay. Right, come on then, let's hurry up and get this damn thing started. Nightwings, your choice. In whose name shall you conduct this liberation rite? I wish you the wisdoms of the scribes in making your choice, reader. And I wish you to come prepare our song with me, Tarek. Okay.
Who shall you attempt to send home this time?
Volfred.
Volfred.
There's so much to be done, should I or any one of us return. But let's focus on the here and now. We face a worthy adversary here in the distance.
Who shall stand with him?
And then Bertrude.
Bertrude.
Yep. And Ray.
Ray.
Me? Of course I'll do my best, this is important. Alright then, mates. No more waiting, no more holding back, and let's rip him to shreds. Let's go, let's go, let's go! Okay, here we go.
Commence.
Oh no, you don't. Peace. Get in. Oh. Peace. Get in. 48. No, you don't. Oh, wow, okay. Oh. That's fine, that's fine. What in there? Alright mates, something's gone right funny with that orb as I can tell. Better laugh it up while we still can, eh? Indeed, something strange seems to have happened to the celestial orbs. It shudders now as though possessed of the same kinetic power of your adversaries. Oh. It's fine, we're good, we're good, we're good. In we go. 16 to go. Oh dear. In.
There it is. The blasted Nightwings proved their worth.
Yeah,
Their
unlucky voice.
adversaries they defeated utterly. Thus ends the liberation rite. And thus, the scribes have chosen the exile appointed by the Nightwings shall be free. Absolved of all
Not
misdeeds.
happy with this being said, is he?
Return to glory in the Commonwealth. His adversary and all others shall remain to carry out their rightful sentences.
What a joke. Here I was thinking we were going to make him cry after all this. Come on mates, I've had it right with this stuck up place, so let's get out of here already, eh? I am indebted to you all. Words fail me, but I shall try and force a few, as now I haven't long. The plan of which we're all a part, which is at 79%, it cannot by its nature be dependent upon any given individual, and that includes myself. We each face doubt from time to time, and I became quite certain I would never see the Commonwealth again, the stars fading and all. That outcome would have been acceptable to me, provided that our plan prevailed. My agents in the Commonwealth, and of those of you who managed to return, united you for certain can achieve much more than I or any one of us. Nevertheless, if I am to be the next one to return, then I have my work cut out for me, I think. He falls silent for a moment, then, Nightwings, this has been the greatest honour of my time. I now take leave of you, to do my very utmost to ensure the sacrifices you have made for me, our nation, all of us, that those sacrifices shall not be in vain. Then he reaches out to you, alone.
Reader, until we stand again together.
With that, Volfred Sandalwood vanishes into the Shimmer Pool. He calls out from within as his return journey begins. Stand together, all of you. No matter what shall come, I shall see you on the other side. We may be separated soon by distance, but our purpose remains shared. Scribes guide you.
Godspeed, Volfred Sandalwood. The cycle of the rites is nearly at an end.
Yeah, it is. So we now have Ray, Hammerfer, Bertrude. What it sounds like, we've faced all of the opponents, other than one. You return to the wagon after having prevailed against the dissidents in the Liberation Rite. A fortuitous result. Do you think Volfred is already home? You succeed in liberating Volfred, who returned to the Commonwealth in glory. Soon you should be summoned back to Mount Elodiel for one final Liberation Rite, thus one final chance to influence the outcome of your plan, which is at 89%. So many events, already in motion, but even as you wait for them to happen as they will, there is still something vital you can do. Now, reader, if you please. I fear the stars have little patience left. You turn back towards the darkness to look upon the last few stars, too stubborn to relinquish their light. Interesting. We're still gonna have some fighting. Got Haub, Gol, Jomur. So one liberation rite remaining. We have one right until liberation. The dissidents, at that point, no longer have any real chance of freedom. Who are we facing then? Who have we got to face? We've got the Accusers, the Chastity, and the Tempers. I think we're going to go for the Accusers. With that then, well, I say it leaves the Pyre heart, but let's be honest, that's not going to happen, is it? Once more, you have to face the Accusers then. Although, I wonder. He hesitates before saying anything further. You cannot sense his force. I apologise, I was lost in thought there for a moment. Let us make way for the Spring of Yoma when everyone is feeling more refreshed, as much as possible. And once we've had a talk with Tarek again, following Volfred's liberation, the lone minstrels return to the wagon and stands as though nothing has happened here this night. He tilts his head a bit as you approach. Once more the Nightwings have prevailed in the liberation right under your mindfulness, reader. A commendable achievement. Surely Volfred shall live out his days in gratitude to you and your companions. Perhaps he may now seek Tiso, there in your Commonwealth. I should think Tiso would have liked to witness what took place this night. I trust that together they shall make a formidable difference to the plan which all of you endeavour to achieve. Now, for the time, Celeste and I are to return to our respective stations. We shall await the next turn of the cycle of the rites. May you prevail once more when we next traverse Scribes Gate. Until then, reader, rest well under the stars. He nods and leaves you to recover after a long night. Well, it is daybreak. You are to set forth to the spring now for the Spring of Joma, for what appears to be the final time. Thereafter, you shall return here for one last exile's final chance at liberty. Yeah, from what this looks like, we've got 2 rights left. You know, I've enjoyed Pyre. I'm going to miss it once I'm done. Hello. Bertrude slithers up to you as the black wagon passes through the skies above her former abode. Our kind who lurk below, they would scarce believe we soar above them now. We told them when Sandalwood came to fetch us that we shall not return for some time. Our most accomplished labourers, with whom we shared so many moons in exile, we trust that they shall carry forth the reputation of our services, for we taught them all we know. She seems almost nostalgic as she lifts off the various services provided at Big Bertrude's. Curses, balms, potions, powders, cleaning reagents, sleep medicines, fungicides, seances. Big Bertrude's earned quite a name for herself throughout the downside, for these and other things. When we are finished here, provided we do not return from whence we came, we shall return to our establishment and carry on our business there, for there is much demand. Yeah, fair enough. Right, Ray senses the presence of the 8 scribes along this route, eh? Okay. Let's, walk the 8 scribes' path. You and Ray wander together for a while through the desolate sprawl of Gluehive, sometimes in circles. What exactly is she looking for? She can't explain. Eventually, however, she happens on something that never caught your notice. Look at this, reader. The scribes, they walked this very path, I think they did, and left this here for us. The object she procures does seem to emanate with some sort of faint and ancient power. Wisdom trace. Grants an exile 1000 enlightenment. Huh. So if we want to get some like last bit of level ups, I guess. Like, there's no point in using it on Bertrude. We could use it on someone like, I mean, how much was Ray left? 520? No, it would go on to, we'd get this onto level that up there like that. Go, get her mastery. Yes. Let's do that. Right, and with that, let's continue on to the Spring of Yoma. Oh, hi. Hey guys, now don't tell me, but I ain't seen that old Mr. Sandalwood with all the rest of you. You finally get out of here or what? That'll go for him, I guess, as long as he don't take all the rest of you with him, you know what I mean? Value all my customers. What a cheek. Alright, well, it's time to sell Lou's Bow. And... is there anything else we need to buy here for now? Or if he just... you guys have a good day out there. If he does sell a permanent stat increase, that'll help. After making all the necessary preparations amid the stark badlands of the Spring of Yoma, you and your companions await the commencement of the rites. It's quieter even than the usual at the onset of such events. The lone minstrel appears bearing some sort of news. I have checked, and it appears as though the accusers have not yet arrived, reader. There is no sign of Lendl or anyone. Their sigil is not set either. If what he says is true and your adversaries are not present, then you presume the rite cannot commence. However, the stars themselves soon indicate you're mistaken. Is it the accusers just doing their playing a trap thing that they did last time? I mean, it's a waste of time. Tizo's not here anymore.
Reader, the Commonwealth, your home.
Not my home, I mean in the dark side.
Flame, much like a stack of books. A flame Because of you.
Oh, really now?
Because of your outlandish plan.
Oh, yeah.
Not that you care. Not that you shall live to see this place again. Your attempts at revolution shan't succeed. Though by all means, keep trying. As for myself, I shall enjoy presiding over these remaining rites.
Right is set to commence, but your adversaries, they failed to show. Smartest choice I've seen them make. They've had no chance of getting in another liberation rite, did they? Indeed. As the rites are drawing to a close, some of the triumvirs whom you have met, perhaps they are beginning to decide the stars are not worth heeding any longer. Lendl. You wonder whether he would give up on the rites like that. He's never seemed the type. For all his bluster and anger, he seems single-minded about prevailing, about besting the Nightwings at any cost. In any case, we've begun the ceremony here, and so I ask that we end it.
Who shall it be this time? Bertrude.
There you go, Bertrude.
Ray.
Shiru-sama?
And?
Tabitha. Predictably
This is
decided.
absurd. Well, whatever, let's go then. Well, there's the orb. And
Lo, even your adversaries have abandoned you. And it is done. The Nightwings prevail by default.
huh.
Not that their adversaries even care.
Woo! Yeah, it was time we wasted here. Although our kind, we live for very, very long.
Boundless are the teachings of the scribes.
Ah, so we didn't actually earn
Now
anything
take
other than...
your sordid business someplace else.
Sure. No one speaks further of the accusers back at the Black Wagon. Everyone is instead preoccupied with the ride that is to come. Thus does the final chance of liberty present itself at last, then. The stars always shine with truth. The ending of the cycle of the rites is now upon us. He looks over to you. Please look forth, reader, and see this for yourself. You may well surmise where we were going next. The others turn to you as well. You turn towards the wagon's door. You know that what you shall see out there. Now, however, the time has come to face it. The dim and fading light of the final star still pierces through the darkness, demanding your attention, guiding you towards the end point of your path. Yeah, it's there. And everyone has given up. 91% chance of success. And of course, we'll be taking on Aurelak. Oh. Summon to the fallen soul in for the 7th and final liberation rite. Thus shall the cycle of the rites be ended for an age. You sense that if the rites shall commence again, it shall not be during your lifetime or that of any of your companions, even the longest lived ones. The stars are revealed to you one thing more. The adversary whom you face shall be Aurelak. Already he has crossed Scribe's Gate and awaits your arrival. If the 8 Scribes created the Nightwings in their own likeness, perhaps it is only fitting that the Nightwings should, in the end, be forced to face themselves. It is a shame that we should have to confront Aurelak in the end. Our goals should never have been at cross purposes. I am surprised that this is what the Scribes desire. For now, it may be best that you recover until dawn. Regain your strength as best you can for the coming trial. Rest well, leader. The group disperses as exhaustion sets in. At dawn, you fly to Mount Elodial to make a final effort to achieve your plan and get somebody home. But who? Right, so if I just look at the common room again, what was... Oh yeah, we put that on just to make Bertrude just go whoop 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 whoop.
Foolish reader. Your so-called friends. You are accomplice to their hateful plot. They are exploiting you. You shall never have your freedom.
Huh. By dawn, you're already up and about. After a troubled slumber, the black wagon is prepared for its final voyage to the fall of Solium. No one speaks. As you lift into the skies, the lone minstrel raises his voice, cutting through the somber mood. Reader, a certain olden ballad comes to mind just now. I think it may befit the circumstance. Perhaps it may help to pass the time along our flight. Would you mind it very much if I were to play this song for the Nightwings? By all means. You urge the lone minstrel to play his ballad so that all among you may hear it. He begins without another word. Ah, musical interlude. As we take our time. Have one last chance to land. Mate? You touch down amid the sublime grandeur of Mount Elodial to make pilgrimage to the summit for one last time. There, one last liberation rite shall soon commence. There, one last exile shall regain his or her freedom. All others shall remain to carry out their sentences here in the downside for the remainder of their lives. And, in the Commonwealth, the plan of which you are a part shall either come to fruition, or shall be suppressed. Well, let's do it. After having landed, you join Ray on the expedition to the monument of Yoma Menimane, for what is likely to be the final time. Glory to the 8 scribes, for you have chosen me to be a witness to the ending of the cycle of the rites. We have followed on your path, and in your path, and now... We followed on your path, and in your path. There we go. And now we have arrived upon the site of which the cycle first began. Always have we done our utmost to honour you, and honour the traditions you describe within the sacred book, which one day I should like to read myself. Whatever shall transpire in the coming nights, it is your will, and I shall accept it, even as I strive with all my heart for all my friends. Soon she is finished. You return to the wagon in silence, feeling as though Yoma Menimane has shown you favour. At dawn, you shall begin your last descent. For now, your vocations may occupy what little time you have to spare. So Ray's gained 2 presents, which is fine. So at this point, there's no point in, like, ramming stuff. I'm just trying to think of... So, right, clearly, Pyre is not going to get the experience she needs to get a level up. And I think at this point I might... yeah. Well meant to Bertrude. Very well then, educate us if thou canst. Okay. So, she's mastered the rites. Long have we sought to fathom all the darkest secrets hidden by the light of the stars. Now at last the stars themselves revoke their station in the night, and we finally have achieved an inkling of this. Alright, let's take that. Once per rite, after saluting adversaries, Bertrude turns them into fast-moving howlers. These landmarks strewn about this cursed land. Too many are too dry upon the flesh. Sure. Let's continue. Scribe's Gate for one last time. Oh. Here in the old masonry of Mount Elodial, you encounter a messenger imp sent to deliver you the latest news and rumours from the other side. You learn this imp was personally sent by Volfrid himself to fill you in on the latest happenings with him since he was liberated at the fall of Solium. On arriving in the Commonwealth, he was taken in with open arms and soon offered a seat among the Justices of Peace. He admits he was quite taken aback by everything at first, but of course, Well, he of course refused, stating his belief that the traditions of the Commonwealth had been corrupted over the many years. Such remarks put him in real danger. In the next moment, however, he was risked to secrecy and safety by his sons and daughters of the revolution in a daring raid. The Commonwealth claims he perished in the brazen act. Now, Volfred continues his work to find a way to bring home all the rest of you, and to transform the Commonwealth according to his plan. He closes with a message to you all. Have faith. We shall prevail together in the end. You thank the imp for bringing you this news, which gets all your companions talking. The scribes are guiding him. They're on his side. I know they are, because they told me so. I heard them just now. Unsurprising. From all our years, we know him for a stubborn sort. There we go. His will cannot be shaken. He has his convictions. I will give him that. But convictions can't erase the centuries of enmity between my people and the Commonwealth. May the scribes keep watching over you wherever you may go, sir, even if the rites themselves shall cease, ere your plan is achieved in full. The news of Volfred's liberation fills you and your fellow exiles with resolve. The messenger imp accepts a small bite to eat from you and hurries away. Well, we've got one hope. Let's do it then. You stand before the scribe's gate with your companions. Gate Guardian is there as ever, but you sense something different in him. Exiles of the Nightwings, we shall not meet again after the coming rite. Tarek and I. It should be time we take our rest, I think. Greetings, Celeste. I would tell you that the Nightwings are prepared, though this time I'm uncertain anyone amongst us feels thus. We have a duty to uphold Tarek. And then what, Celeste? And then? Nothing. Not for the rites, or us. Not till the dawn of a new age. Now, Nightwings, step forward. Please state your names, and what it is you seek whilst crossing Scribe's Gate. One by one, your fellow exiles approach her, now with sureness in their step. May I speak first? My name is Ray, and I'm here because the scribes, this is the path they have shown me and all of us. I like it when they call to me. We are called Big Birdrude. We seek to fulfill the plan of Sandalwood, for we are fond of him and his beliefs, and then we to go about our business. Tamifafane here. I came seeking my blood sister's Tamifa's forgiveness, since she ended up in here because of me. Maybe something good can come of it as yet. Finally, you step forth once more. You, a crippled scholar who vowed to help their friends be free again, and who managed to come this far with this group. The Gate Guardian observes you for a moment, then motions past the archway towards the summit. The 8 scribes bid the Nightwings welcome. Go forth with glory. Except for you, Tarek. You stay right here. I thought you said. The rites are not yet ended, Tarek. He looks over to her, then over to the rest of you. Pardon me, everyone. I shall be there when the stars align. The Gate Guardian and the Lone Minstrel remain together as the rest of you depart. Oh boy. How's this going to end? Am I going to be successful? You have gained the summit of Mount Elodiel for the 7th time, the final time in which any one of you shall have a chance to leave the downside. Well. Hey guys. I guess you probably heard the big news, huh? Yeah, I'm going out of business here, I guess. Just hasn't been the same, you know, what with all the stars fading out and stuff. Anyways, I just wanted to say you guys are great, and I'm gonna sure have missing you guys. Sure am going to miss having you guys as customers and all of that. I got some good news though. All my stuff's on sale now, and I've thrown a little extra here just for you, okay? So enjoy, and maybe I'll be seeing you guys around, okay? Henceforth, all Falcon Ron's goods are 5% off. 5%. Some extra stats. See you guys. Well, it's time. The final liberation is here. You have gained the summit of Mount Elodiel for the 7th time. Very few stars remain above to light your way as you await the commencement of the final liberation rite. The lone minstrel finds you clutching the Book of Rites, seeking there perhaps some bit of wisdom that has eluded you thus far. Reader, we may not have a chance to speak again after this. I may have to go. I wish to say that I am grateful for having made your acquaintance, and I shall remember you with fondness. I wish you well, this night and always. Go forth with glory. Then he looks up and extends his hand in friendship. You clasp it. You see Pyre has joined you. All of your companions are there with her, in fact. Well, Reader, darling, what do you say we give those old scribes a real show to remember then, shall we? Oh, hi, Reader. The others, they said they wanted me to join them and come talk to you, so here I am. The scribes are watching us. Reading one. Thou art both wiser and less irritating than most others of thy kind. We have learned something from thee, and we are grateful. Yeah. You look upon your fellow exiles, your companions with whom you withstood the downside, and with whom you shall now conduct this final rite. Begging your pardon, but my time has come. We shall see each other soon. He departs. After this night, the outcome of Volfred's plan, the plan of which you have all been a part, shall be decided, one way or another. For now, all you can do is strive to prevail against your final adversaries, so that one last companion may go free. You rise to join your fellow exiles as the last remaining stars ignite. Here we go. It's time.
Look, for one last time, upon the fall of Solium, dear reader. Hear me for one last time.
Okay.
For soon, the few remaining stars shall fade away, leaving you stranded there for your remaining days. In that forsaken land where you deserve to be.
Sure, but
The rabble that you roused here in the Commonwealth shall be put down. The exiles whom you liberated all shall fall in line. But first, let us get on with this last liberation rite.
yeah, let's do.
You face none other than yourselves. Each so unlike the glorious Nightwings of yore. 'Tis a shame that one of you shall soon be free,
Yep.
for you deserve each other.
Ah. Fires burn, and each of the triumvirates is present and prepared. But before the lone minstrel can concur as per the custom, not another word. The demon Aurelek slowly raises his clawed fingers to his mask. False Nightwings have arrived at last. Long have I awaited this. My freedom was stolen from me. Then I was cheated of it here upon this mountaintop. You may now attempt to take it from me once more. He stands there for a moment, silent. Then, Aurelek dons his mask and stands prepared. May these damned rites cease forever for the misery which they caused. Oh, 140, okay. Nightwings, we shall not meet again after tonight, for the cycle of the rites is all but ended. Thus, I would have your decision. On whose behalf shall you conduct this final liberation rite? The one whom you anoint, or else the exile Aurelek shall be returned? Godspeed, reader. You know what is at stake better than I. I have utmost faith in you to make the best decision and conduct this rite with glory. Nightwings, the stars' remaining light grows dim. Your decision, please. It is now time for you to choose who, if any among you, shall go free this one last time. The rest of you shall remain in the downside till your end of days. One by one, you meet the gazes of each of your fellow exiles. Bertrude, Ray, Pyre, your fellow exiles, your companions, your friends. Together you have come this far, but now, the downside and the rites conspire to tear your group apart and disrupt your plan. Are you prepared to choose? No. Pressure is too great. Having to make this last decision is unconscionable. It is too much. You hesitate. But then, you sense a reassuring voice from very, very far away into your thoughts. Do not give in, reader. Do not give in. We stand with you. The choice you are about to make, however you shall go about, and whatever the outcome, we understand. And so, you need not hesitate, and you need not explain. So please, trust in yourself. For all the rest of us, we trust in you. You reconsider what you're about to do. You cannot back down. Let's do it. With but a glance, you reassure your fellow exiles that you know what to do.
One final opportunity for salvation. Too bad for the rest of you.
We're going to anoint Bertrude.
Bertrude.
We have no fondness for the Commonwealth, though should we return into that realm, we shall endeavour to transform it in accordance with our plan. Your choice is cast. As for your other companions, you sense a clarity of thought and purpose in each of them. They are ready to stand ready to support Bertrude as well as you.
Who shall be at her side?
Blessed are the scribes who grant me and all of us this final chance that we might free our friend Bertrude. And Pyre. Wouldn't have wanted to sit this one out, that's for sure, reader darling.
If that is all of
Those are to be my adversaries then. And who is it, I wonder, who is it, I wonder, who asserts their will over that group? You sense Aurelek searching for you, almost reaching out to you. You, the shadow of the false Nightwings. They are nothing to me, but you who would relinquish your own liberty for sake of them? Strange. It is fitting then, that I should have to face one such as you. And this is where I'm just going to add a quick snooze. Just so we've got time. Then Aurelek stands at the ready, signalling for his two allies to do the same. By light of dawn, the cycle of the rites shall cease. Let us see if we can finish this ordeal before that time. The sky above begins to shudder. The final liberation rite is about to commence. Tarek! I am prepared, Celeste. Then, let our song this evening shake the stars themselves. Aye, Celeste. Let us make sure of it. There we go. Final rite. Oh my god, Aurelek. Oh dear, that's... Oh, Aurelek. That's 20. It's fine. It's fine. Because we don't have Aurelek now, so... He's back up now, though. The sky rains ash. Soon shall your pyres mingle with them. Just then, the skies above begin to rain down fire. The final throes of the cycle of the rise and the ending of the age. What? Damn it. No, you don't. Oh, shoot, I missed. Oh, God, Aurelek, you are... Oh, Aurelek, jeez, oh, Jesus. He absolutely destroys us. Unlucky howlers now. All of you. You shall all rot here. You shall rot as I have for all these many years. You false Nightwings who would deny me once again my rightful liberty. You who deny that liberty to all of the triumvirates you face and vanquish under the guise of the traditions of the blasted scribes. Come, let's continue with this glorious affair. So we've got to be careful of, basically, so the false Nightwings bear their fangs at last. But that cannot be your finest effort. You think you deserve your freedom more than I? Then fight for it, damn you. Oh my. Ah. No, you don't. Oh god, he had me again. No, you don't. Peace out.
Now that is how to snuff a flame.
Orelek stands, breathing heavily. He looks back on the thin lick of flame that is his smouldering pyre before turning his attention back to your triumvirate.
How he has changed, that Orelek. Grown old and bitter lo these many years. The demon Orelek has dealt a devastating blow.
Interesting. Okay. Come on. Come on, stamina. Come back. Sorry, it's
There
over.
it is, at last. The Nightwings proved their worth. They surpassed their adversaries in the end. Thus ends the liberation rite. And thus, the scribes have chosen.
Foreseeable outcome and the one which we desired. You look upon Bertrude for what you expect shall be the last time you see each other. Any moment now, the Shimmer Pool shall engulf her. Any moment now, she shall return to glory, and join with Volfred's agents in the Commonwealth to help achieve the plan. Any moment now, the cycle of the right shall end, until at least the dawn of the new age. Any moment now.
And thus, the scribes have chosen. And thus, the scribes have chosen.
What?
And thus, the scribes have chosen. Oh. Nightwings. Reader. What have you done?
What have we done? The fortunate result now coupled with an inauspicious turn. Each prior time up until upon the fall of Solium, the Shimmer Pool is opened following the liberation rite and taken in whichever exile prevailed. But now, all is still, and the light of the stars above has all but died. You sense a growing fear that it is already too late, that the Shimmer Pool shall not reveal itself again. Orelek approaches, his head bowed. The 8 scribes saved their greatest treachery for last. Then, something else catches his notice. Wait. A sudden rush of starlight cascades through the stillness of the summit. The Shimmer Pool has appeared. Again, different, but somehow open. Bertrude looks upon it, but it does not engulf her, or at least, not yet. It seems I was mistaken then. The 8 scribes, this is not their greatest treachery. It is their greatest jest. The Shimmer Pool is flung wide open. It seems that all are worthy, now, of freedom. Orelek strides towards the Shimmer Pool, but... Halt, Orelek. Orelek glances over at the lone minstrel almost in surprise. The Shimmer Pool has lost most of its strength. You step inside, and you shall surely drown. Of that I can assure you. He laughs to himself at this. Then, we have all been cheated. No, the Shimmer Pool is revealed, and one of you may still return as planned. But as for who returns, someone shall have to choose. Ere the last light of the stars is extinguished and the light rights cease to be, this is the final trial of the scribes. The final trial of the scribes. Then, our confrontation, the liberation rite, it was all meaningless? No, the victor of the confrontation is the one to make the choice amongst those closer to the scribes, either the anointed, or they who anointed them. Then, we may still return, although perhaps the reading one may leave this place instead. Yeah. Aye, it shall either be you, or the reader, or it shall be either, or. Bertrude, please make your decision quickly, lest it shall be forfeit. I do not know for how much longer the light of the stars shall offer you this gift. We mislike having to rush unnecessarily, and yet we are decided here in this. We believe it ought to be the reading one, which shall return. Go, now, from this place. Bertrude wishes to give up her freedom, so that you may regain yours. Very well. Reader, the choice which Bertrude made, or rather the choice which she gave, it is now yours to make instead. This choice, it may keep bouncing back and forth like this. Absurd. It may, until such a time as one of you is willing to accept the burden and the outcome of this choice. That is the trial. And I fear that there is little time remaining now. Reader, if you and your companion are too cordial with each other to accept the freedom, either one of you, then I shall gladly take it. Freedom ought to be more than some flirtatious trifle to exchange. Reader, what is your will? I think you don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Your mind is made up. You have chosen to be free, yourself. I see and understand. Then, it is done. Bertrude looks to you one last time, her heart filled with unspoken understanding. You then turn to the lone minstrel for an instant, but another instant later. He is gone. He and everyone. All you feel is the coldness of the rush of water coursing all around you. Bertrude gave her freedom so that you may have yours.
Godspeed, reader. By the scribes.
I'm a star.
No stars remain aloft. The cycle of the rites. It is finished. The Commonwealth. What shall become of it? What shall become of us?
That's a good question.
Nightwings. The opportunity to gain your freedom from the downside. Was it not enough?
Huh. That night, an exiled reader returned to the Commonwealth. They were to be the last. The stars had faded and the cycle of the rites had run its course. They'd found the Commonwealth in great upheaval. Spurred by the efforts of the 6 liberated exiles, Volfred Sandalwood's revolutionary plan had incited the masses. These exiles and the starless sky portended the return of the scribes. The people surged into the streets, shoulder to shoulder. Led by the 6 exiles, their voices shook the heavens. The leadership of the Commonwealth panicked. No blood was shed that night, and by dawn, it was over. The leaders of the Commonwealth had cast themselves back into exile, or joined in this new cause. Thus, in its 838th year, the Commonwealth had fallen. The new Saurian Union declared its sovereignty in the next year. Among the changes its elected leaders ushered in, they vowed never to cast their people into exile, and they abolished the old Commonwealth decree forbidding literacy. Today, we still remember all of this. And we remember the exiles of the downside whose deed led to the dawning of our age, whether they returned or not. Oh look! True freedom unlocked. Oh, we can find out what happened to everyone, I guess. When Volfred Sandalwood, I'm just going to snooze again so we can just have a look at all these. When Volfred Sandalwood regained his freedom, he knew that his work had only just begun. The nation that had exiled him to life in the downside now prepared to honour him, but he was not interested in such ceremony, nor in freedom on the Commonwealth's own terms. He soon rejoined his agents, with whom he had been coordinating for years, slowly, carefully, and preparing for a night that would soon come. Alright, so this is... cool. The optimal scenario became impossible, but Sandalwood did not relent. Yay! Prepared to execute his plan, imperfect as it was, on the night of the scribe's return, he stood as one of the 6 former exiles of the Nightwings, and their voices echoed through the streets. These former exiles, who ought to have disappeared into the ranks of the Commonwealth's own leadership, now stood united with its people, who poured from their homes in solidarity. It was imperative to Sandalwood that this stand against the Commonwealth would be peaceful, or in its nature. An overwhelming show of popular support would be more than enough, ensuring that this was his priority that night, and in the end, the result was self-evident. The plan's goal had been achieved. Sandalwood's work, far from over, still, he laboured ceaselessly with representatives from across the population to restore a sense of stability This transitional period had its troubles, though none that were not quickly resolved. Such was the will and spirit of the people. They understood their freedom carried new responsibility. After the Saurian Union was born the next year, Sandalwood was elected as the nation's first Prime Minister. It was not his intent to run for office, but the people chose him anyway. He led our fledgling nation through its nascent years. One of his allies in all of this was the imp Tizo, with whom he travelled all across the downside. Sandalwood often cited Tizo as the wellspring of his own enthusiasm for a brighter future. Such was the creature's spirit. He invited the perspective of the reader of the Nightwings at every opportunity, and counted them one of his chief advisors and most trusted friends. As Volfred Sandalwood gained more fame throughout the land for all of his sacrifices and his contributions, he remained ever steadfast about two things. The first was that the cause itself ought to remain in focus, the freedom that the people had achieved. It was a gift to be cherished, a set of values that needed to be nurtured. The second point he made was that he himself had little to do with the outcome. He would often praise the exiles and the Nightwings who had stood with him, each in turn by name. He never forgot any of them. One day, on his birthday, the people of the Saurian Union presented to him a monument depicting him and the Nightwings as imagined in their prime. It is since ensured that those of us with memories more fallible than that of Sandalwood likewise remember the achievements of his fellow exiles and our cause. Whoa, so many to look at here. What happened to the Guardians? After the cycle of the rites ceased turning, the lone minstrel bade the remaining Nightwings take the Black Wagon and seize their fortunes elsewhere in the downside. Their parting was heartfelt but brief. He remained there at the summit of Mount Elodiel with Celeste, where the two of them would chronicle the final outcome of the cycle. Neither Tarek nor Celeste were ever seen again. We know all of this now through song attributed to them. Some claim these songs originated in the taverns of the Saurian Union and merely were imbued with the weight of folklore. However, exiles liberated from the downside corroborated each other's claims of having met this duo that presided over the liberation rites. Another folktale suggests that these minstrels were heralds of the scribes. Having fulfilled their obligations, they departed the world we know and rejoined their patrons. One of their most famous songs describes another simpler outcome, that the two gave up their duties to the rites in favour of a life that they could share together. In any case, they are likely to remain a subject of such verses and such songs, for it was they who watched over the rites and ushered in our times. Okay, I can't really continue with all these because it's going to take all night. So just assume everyone had a good time. And the exiles, lived out their lives. Obviously, everyone got anointed, everything was great. And the bad guys got their just desserts, mostly. That's just how that's going to have to work. No, I'm basically going to read through these on my own time, but we got to the end of Pyre from what this looks like. So, next week, we'll play a couple of sessions of Hades and see where narrative has gone for Supergiant Games from there. So, thanks for anyone who's been watching this. Appreciate it. And have a good what's left of the Monday night. And we'll be back soon. Don't forget, give us a follow. Let's try and get that bar back up. Because 12 hours, one idiot does need to happen. But it's only going to happen once we reach a goal I want. And we want. So, we'll take that there. Right. We'll catch you soon. Bye-bye.